Hey, what's up? I'm DJ Too Much with Six Figure DJs, and today we're gonna ask the question, are you charging enough? Now, if you're a DJ and you're brand new in the game, you might not even know how much to charge, honestly. I've talked to some DJs that I mentor, and a lot of them tell me that they're charging maybe $50 an hour, sometimes even like $70, $80 for an event, maybe $100 for a whole 5-hour event. And it really depends on like what city and state you're in. All these things are really important when it comes to your pricing. But the question is, are you charging enough? Are you charging your worth? Do you even know your worth? Like, all these things are really important questions to ask yourself when it comes to your price, what you're charging, and also thinking about how valuable you are. When you're really first starting, a lot of times you might not have great equipment, you might not have all the music that you want to have. Like, all these things really come into play when it comes to your pricing. If you visit our Instagram page, Six Figure DJs on Instagram, you can see that we have a DJ price list that gives a pricing for beginner level DJs, mid-level DJs, advanced DJs, and also expert level DJs. So you can look at these prices and figure out whether or not you feel you're charging enough. But what are the things that are gonna determine your price? First and foremost, it's gonna be your experience level. So, how experienced are you as a DJ? Is your music collection up to par? Have you been DJing for 5, 10, 20 years? All these things are gonna determine your price. Also, what type of equipment do you have? Do you have the top line equipment? If you have better equipment, you can definitely charge more. What type of skills do you have? Can you keep a crowd moving? Do you know how to move a crowd? Do you know how to really DJ for people and play for any crowd? Can you play for, an all white crowd, an all black crowd, an all, Indian crowd? Can you go to DR and play for all Spanish? All these things are really, really important when it comes to your expertise level. How many genres do you know? All these things are super important. And I think really building yourself up as a DJ, doing more mixes, doing more shows, doing more events. The more events you're doing, the more valuable you're gonna be, because every single event is gonna teach you something. And if you do over 10,000 hours of the same thing, that's what makes you an expert. So if you're an expert level DJ, how much are you charging? And once again, I want to encourage you to go to Six Figure DJs on Instagram and see if you're really charging enough. Are you charging your worth? I'm gonna go to the Instagram page and go over the rates right now. The post is DJ rates. Are you charging enough? So basically, the way that these DJ rates are set up are for rookie DJ rates up to 5 hours for $350. So if we break that down, it's about $75 an hour. So if you're just gonna play an event for 1 hour, we're gonna encourage you to charge about $100 just to go out for that 1 hour. Now, if you're gonna add hours to that, the price might come down a bit, especially if you're a rookie DJ. So we're gonna say 2 hours is about $150, which will give you about $75 an hour. 3 hours is about $200. 4 hours is about $250. And if you're gonna do a full night or like 5-hour event, about $350. So if you break down $350 into if you break down 5 hours for $350, it's about $70 an hour. So if you're a rookie DJ, you should really be making about $70 to $100 an hour. That's about the range that you should be at. If you're a rookie DJ, you have some cool skills, you have the equipment, you have good music, you know how to mix. All these things are really important, but you're a rookie DJ. So you don't have any mic. You're not that great at blending, but you have a little bit of blending skills. You don't know how to scratch yet. You're just a beginner. At a beginner level, you can still make about $70 an hour. So are you charging enough? A mid-level, intermed-level DJ has some mic skills, good blending, and some scratching. So you're not like expert level, you're intermediate level. You should still be making about $150 an hour. Now the question is, are you charging enough? Now if you're an advanced DJ, you should be charging about $200 to $300 an hour. On our Instagram, we have 1 hour for itself for $300 for you to just go out. If they're like, hey, we just need a DJ for 1 hour, guess what you're charging? $300 just to come out with your equipment for that 1 hour. Because you got to think about it. Not only do you have to prepare ahead of time, but you have to load your equipment in your car. This equipment is heavy. Speakers are heavy. On top of that, you got to download music. You got to make sure you have skills. All this stuff is really, really important. So the question again is, are you charging enough? So advanced DJ rates, 1 hour is $300. 2 hours, $500. 3 hours, $700. 4 hours, $1,000. A full night, which is like 5 hours or more, $1,200. So what is an advanced level DJ? You have good mic skills. You have really good blending skills. You have a good scratch, and you know how to rock a crowd. So that's what makes you an advanced level DJ. If you know how to rock a crowd, you know how to rock a mic, you know how to rock the music, you keep everything flowing right. All this is really, really important. Now the question is, are you charging enough? Are you an advanced DJ? Are you still charging $100 an hour to go out as an advanced DJ? So really make sure that you're charging enough and you're charging your worth. Make sure you know your worth. All this is really, really important when it comes to growing your business and growing as a DJ. It's cool to have gigs, but make sure that when you're going out, you're getting paid what you're worth. Now, if you're a radio or pro level DJ, the rates are gonna be for 1 hour about $600 to $800 just for 1 hour of you showing up. And honestly, some DJs are able to charge more for 1 hour if they're radio or you know, professional promo DJ. If they're radio DJs or pro DJs, they're able to charge $800, $1,000. It really depends on the DJ and their skills, but also their business tactics. You know, all these things really matter when it comes to charging. How are you marketing yourself? What type of equipment do you have? What type of skills do you have? So all this is really important. So once again, a radio or pro level DJ can charge about $800 for 1 hour. 2 hours, $1,400. 3 hours, $2,000 just to be out there for 3 hours. 4 hours, should be making about $2,500 for 4 hours. Now, if you're doing a full night, which is 5 hours or more, you should be making at least $3,000 if you're a radio or a pro level DJ. Now, all these rates vary. Everything changes, you know, depending on the type of event, you know, how much equipment you're bringing, whether or not you are bringing equipment. So take into consideration that you can make your own rates, but I'm going over these rates to make sure you know your worth and what level you're at. So what exactly entails, what does radio and pro level DJ entail? Good mic skills, good blending skills, good scratch skills, good with the crowd, and celebrity exposure. So you work with celebrities, you've done radio, you've done celebrity events, or you're a celebrity DJ, like you should be charging big bucks. I know DJs that are charging $10,000 for an event. There's a lot of money to be made in the DJ industry. It's all about how you market yourself, how you promote yourself, and whether or not you know your worth. Because people will underpay you if they can, but if they really want you, they're gonna pay you the big bucks. So make sure that you are continuing to upgrade your skills, continuing to learn, continue to build more and more, or continue to buy more and more equipment that's up to date so that you can charge your worth. All these things are really, really important, and you gotta think about it. Think about the wear and tear on your body. Think about the price of your equipment. It's so expensive. DJ equipment is not cheap. Think about the price of your music collection. You know, how much music are you bringing to these events? If you have thousands of songs, I think my music crate has like over 100,000 songs. If you have all this music, that's money. You know, that's value. And if you're adding value to yourself, to your brand, to your DJ skills and your DJ brand, you should be able to charge you should be able to charge more. You should be able to charge exactly what you're worth. So we created this video just to give you some time to think about whether or not you're really charging your worth. Are you charging enough? Or are you charging too much? You know, do you have the skills that you're charging for? Or are you a beginner level DJ think you're gonna go out there making $300 an hour? You can get there, but just be patient. You know, really working your way up, learning to work a crowd, learning to work music, learning different genres, getting the right equipment, making sure that your blends are on point, making sure that your mixes and your blends are top notch, making sure that you kill it every single time. That's really, really important when it comes to charging, making sure you're making your worth, charging your worth, and earning your worth. So I really hope that this video was beneficial for you. I hope that you're able to go out there and get gigs and charge exactly what you're worth and make real money, because DJing doesn't just have to be a hobby. DJing can be a full-time, real career. You can make 6 figures or more. You know, sky is the limit, baby. So once again, I'm DJ Too Much with 6 Figure DJs. I really hope you enjoyed this information. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Also, follow me on Instagram at lowisTooMuch. If you want to reach out, send me a DM. I try to respond to every single DM that I can. If I don't get back to you right away, I'll try my best to get back to you when I can. And also visit our website, 6figuredjs.com. As well, check us out on Instagram at 6figuredjs. Once again, I'm DJ Too Much, and I love y'all. Until next time.